What's going on, everybody? Dad Reflexes here. And I just kind of want to talk about how I got into Monster Hunter. There's no script to this, it's just kind of off the dome. So sorry for the rambling in advance. But just a little bit of background. I've been gaming since I was a kid. Started with Sega Dreamcast, had N64, Game Boy Color, PlayStation, everything a 90s kid would have grown up with. And gaming is kind of one of the reasons that my friends and I were brought together. You'll typically see on this channel Crazy Legs, El Jefe, Burning Joker, Atris, Espada, El Joshington, Pater Tot, Hype, etc., etc. And a lot of us have been friends since high school, some of us since middle school, and of course, some since college. How I got into Mon Hun originally, I learned about Monster Hunter when I studied abroad in Japan. It was huge there. You would see advertisements everywhere. I have a friend named Lord Toolshed, and he's a big Monster Hunter fan, and I would see him playing all the time. But it just never really caught my interest because it seemed cumbersome. It seemed extremely long to actually kill the monster. It just wasn't my thing. But last year, Crazy Legs was talking about Wilds coming out. So he was playing Monster Hunter World. And Burning Joker actually bought Monster Hunter World too. So I said, I might as well. Let me buy it. It's cheap. So I bought it, downloaded it, and immediately needed help from Crazy because I don't think World did a great job at teaching you how to Monster Hunter at all. So I got thrown in there. I chose the hammer. I call it me mallet because Eustace does on Courage the Cowardly Dog. But I started with that, went through some fairly simple hunts, but I got really tired of getting hit so much and dying. So I ended up switching over to the lance because it fit my playstyle much better. It's poke, 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 defend. So much simpler, much easier for me. And I would go on hunts with Crazy. He'd help Burning Joker and I out. I'd learn a lot, flash pods, dung pods, when to use your potions, when to set up traps, tranquilizers, etc., etc. I learned a lot, mostly from him, and beat the game. And we took a we took a Marvel Rivals break in between, but eventually Wilds came out, and I didn't get it until about a week afterwards. Crazy was on it the whole time, so he was already on the grind, doing his thing, streaming it and everything. But what I like about Wilds is it's extremely beginner friendly. It teaches you how to mon hunt as the story progresses, which would be great for anybody that's just hopping into the world. It was great for me because it was a refresher. But I've already beaten the game, and right now I'm working on the in-game armor and weapons with my friends. But what I like about Monster Hunter in general is the cool looking armor, of course, the cool looking weapons. Why are they so large? It's crazy. How do they wield such large weapons and fire them and swing them? It is crazy, but it's just awesome. It's peak Japan type stuff. Love the armor design. I feel like we should get more armor designs, but the game just came out, so let's give them time to drop more armor sets for us. And I think what I really, really enjoy about it is being able to just go on hunts with friends and just goof around. No matter how much time you could have 5 minutes, go on a hunt with your friends, talk about your day, and then, get off because everybody's got life. Everybody's got their wives, girlfriends, children, etc., etc. But it's a way to have a good time and still bring your friends together. And I like it. It's a fun game. I enjoy the variety of monsters that we get to hunt. And what I don't like about Mon Hunt is that I'm trash. That's a skill issue though. That can be mitigated over time. And the complexity of some weapons. Once again, that's a skill issue. That's not necessarily on the game, but I had to switch from the hammer to the lance because I was just bad. And that's kind of something I want to overcome. But once again, time is definitely a constraint. Got full time jobs, got family, et cetera, et cetera. So hopefully over time and through releasing, videos and shorts, it'll be some good practice to one up my Lance game because some of the Lance videos I've seen, I am trash. I want to get good, and I definitely want to pick up the gun Lance too. I've seen some crazy combos and crazy damage with that. That would be so awesome to pick up. So if anybody's a gun Lance main, let me know some. Give me some tips and tricks in the comments, please. But yeah, quick little brain dump about Monster Hunter and whatnot. Hopefully I see you guys in the comment section. And crazy, he streams over on Twitch, so whenever he does, I typically hop in, play some games with him. We'd love to have you over there in his stream. We have a great time. It's open to everybody. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your night, and we'll catch you soon.